Hello, welcome back to another video with me, Meoni, for Final Fantasy XIV. Today we're looking at the Valentiones Day outfit from this actual year, 2023. The reason we're looking at this in particular today is because with patch 6.4, I totally missed this before, but you can actually go and get the other gender's outfit for your character now. They have unlocked this. So before you go in the future, and maybe you're watching this video and you go to the cash shop and you go to buy this stuff and also some of the other stuff, always come to the recompense officer if you've done the event before in the game. So any event you do in the game that has gender locked outfits, make sure you come and see if you can buy with Gil from the vendor the other set of items when they become available. So as you can see on the recompense officer, we have access to Valentiones Day items, and as you can see, if we go down, we have the emissary set. Now previously, if you don't know what the emissary set is, my female character would only be able to wear the ruffled stuff, which is cool. It's a really nice outfit, but male characters were locked away from this, and female characters were locked away from the jacket, and so on and so forth. So as you can see, that has completely changed. It brings to question many things, such as, do they do this deliberately to unlock it later? Is this like a thing? Is this part of the process when you're developing content for the game from a design standpoint? Is it easier for them to develop the gear with genders specifically locked and then unlock those at a later time? Does that make the workflow easier? Or is there some other reason? We just simply don't know, and maybe this is something that we could ask in the future when we get an opportunity to do so. But what I will say for now, as of 6.4, it is really cool to be able to go over to this vendor, to an event that I've actually taken part in, and go and purchase for 1,000 gil a piece for each of these slots. Because, yeah, I don't really believe that there should be any gender locks, especially if event gear is going to be added like this to a vendor later that you can just equip what you like. It doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense to me. This obviously is a fully dyeable set. As you can see, we've got some boots here and all sorts of bits and pieces. And of course, here we are on my male alt as well. So let's go and get the other stuff and we'll briefly show that off as well. There's not really any point in going into like dye options and things like that because, you know, this gear has been out for quite some time. And we also did a separate video if you really want to go see that stuff. But yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? Even on the menu, I find it very hard to find the difference between the actual sets, other than the fact that in the wording it says dress hat. Look at those, okay? Compare those to the emissary's dress ones. So the dress ones actually have this extra piece of red lining on them, right? So when you come to dye these, okay, they actually have that red line still there, right? Doesn't matter what you dye them, you're always going to have that red line, okay? If you dye them white, you have red inlay, red heels, okay? If we were to equip the emissary's boots, the previously male ones, which again doesn't really make any sense, they do not have the red lining. Instead, we have black lining, which, as you probably know, goes with a lot of different things. Now, they are fundamentally very different looking boots, which is one of the other reasons why I don't think there needs to be limitations. So I'm glad that they're unlocked. I just don't understand why they weren't unlocked when they first came out. Like I say before, I'm repeating myself a little bit, perhaps there is some kind of limitation at the core design level that prevents that early on. I'm not sure. But if you want to make your character dress in these pieces of gear, mixing and matching in this game is huge. It really is. Like, there are so many use case scenarios, especially for hats and boots and all sorts of things, right? At the end of the day, your character's never going to be wearing a full set of this gear, or if they are, well, that's a large minority of the people playing the game. A good majority of the people will be like, okay, I don't want to look like everyone else, so let's try and piece bits together from these different sets. So this is a really positive thing. You can go over here and you can buy other previously locked items from other genders for your character, and I really like this. But yeah, 6.4 has unlocked what we probably should have had from the beginning anyway, like I've said. But there we go. But I thought I'd put this out there. But it's more of a question to you. Do you think there is a design process that prevents certain gear being, you know, originated in a certain way? Or do you think that it's just a process of needing to make like a statement with each patch? I'm not sure what it might be. Anyway, let me know what you think about this. If you're excited about the new customizations, because personally I think it's great. I can't wait to add a lot of the male attire to my glamour dresser for my female character. Use the jacket, the difference in boots. I was kind of annoyed at the red line on the boots, so the fact that these do not have that and are quite similar is quite good. Anyway, much love, enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye.